Yes, Zazim. Good afternoon. Zazim, good afternoon. Zazim Akram, good afternoon. Is my voice is audible? Yeah, you can talk. Now only 4 or 5 members will be available in this. You can talk. I hope Ankash Chopra has to come. If you speak, I can find whether my speaker is working or not. How is your preparation? Have you done that projects up to now what we saw in the class discussion with your laptop? Maybe today Raghav Mittal, Aditya Pushpamasa, Vanshida Dikshit, Prakshit, Anuj and Santosh, Pratmesh, and Isha Agarwal can join today. Let's see. Focus Chopra. Zazim, you can speak whether have you completed the work what we are dealing nowadays.
Hello, sir.
Hi, sir. Hello. I send mail and Google Forms.
Sir, it will be easy.
Zazim, you can unmute and talk.
Yes, sir.
Good. That's all. If interaction, only one Akash Chopra has to join. He is a regular attendee for past 2 days. May he join today? Yesterday you missed, I think. Lecture notes was not uploaded up to now. Okay, we'll do that. How is your preparation? Whether are you attending with the device or smartphone?
Sir, I am attending with laptop, sir, but
Very,
sir, I'm
yeah.
facing problems, sir.
What type of problem? Any Android Studio issues or some other issues?
Sir, understandable, sir.
Huh?
Sir, understood it.
Okay. Calling Builtin Apps button usage and all are available. Duty life cycle. Okay, no need to upload anything. We will wait for 2 more minutes. Only Akash Chopra may join. Unless we will conduct as it is. You don't leave the meeting until the session over. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope today I saw that. It's not uploaded. Okay, we'll see this, whether the screen is visible to you or not. It's not shared. Okay, Zazim, we will start. See this? Okay, in this new learning today, calling built-in apps from the developed new app. What app now we are creating with the help of that app? We can call the already existing Android OS based built-in applications. For example, Google Maps, Google Play Store, or sending a mail, etc. These are viewing an image which is available as an app through the Android operating system, which delivered. Those applications can be called. That's a concept today. To enable the button clicks to call built-in apps of the device by creating a simple app in Android Studio. That's a problem today with this. Prerequisites, the logical concepts of Android app creation in Android Studio, and knowledge on set on click listener method. You are very much aware about the set on click listener. In this context, again, I want to recall, while the UI design with XML design mode, when you are entering a widget or entity you are placing on the activity, that's a screen, you're supposed to define the ID of that particular widget. Then in manipulation, the same ID under the class must be declared with widget variable. Then that widget Java class variable has to be linked with the corresponding XML ID. Okay. Then with that, after linking, the same variable what we declared, that can be used for set on click listener. This is a conceptual based, the programming logic. As a oral mode I conveyed you, and the procedure you know, but what happens, what we are doing, that it doesn't know. So in this block we have to declare. In the next block we have to link with the XML ID, and then we have to make use of this set on click listener method. That may be rest in your mind. Am I right? Zazim, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't feel bored. Energize yourself. 1:1. May Akash Chopra I expected maybe within 1 p.m. he may join. Okay. Whether Akash Chopra communicated you today? No.
Hello, sir.
You're belonging to Android application student, no? 5L student.
No, sir.
No.
Sir, I joined class. I thought, sir,
For other
there
class.
is.
Okay. Sorry. I thought that you are in 5L. What's your class?
Sir,
4L.
but I'm. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm from full section.
Huh? You are from?
4L section.
4L. Okay. You can learn with me in next time. I'm expecting 5L candidates. I thought that the same name I conducted right now. Nothing wrong. I will wait for the candidates. What's your name?
Sir,
Mohammad Zazim Akram. Sorry.
yes, sir.
Good. You can leave the meeting right now. I will message through them through WhatsApp.
Sir, but I have to ask something, sir.
Yes, you ask. Not in the meeting, you can come through the phone call.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, I thought Zazim is our student. I couldn't do it. Sorry. Yeah, Anuj Kumar. Anuj.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today only you are attending this online session. You are belonging to 5L, no? 5L.
No. Yes, sir. 5L, sir.
Yeah, mobile applications.
Yes, sir. Mobile application, sir. I have also joined tomorrow. Yesterday, I also joined.
Okay, now offline mode in the classroom discussion, you will come over here.
Yes, sir. Offline, I will come on 8 November after
8
Diwali.
now. Okay, okay, good, good. Until then, you will be in online. What's your name now? Anuj. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's your number?
5031, sir.
31. Good, Anuj Kumar. How far you have worked these Android projects right now with the device? Have you worked these projects more than 10 in numbers we crossed? Are you had the practice with it? Have you worked
Yes,
with
sir.
Android
I am
Studio?
practicing, sir.
Practicing. Are
Yes,
you
sir.
now attending with the device or with the?
Sir, I am right now. I am attending with my device, and after when you start, I will join with my laptop, sir.
Okay, surely. Very
Yes.
nice reply. And we can, Anuj, I will mark present first.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anuj today attended. I'm expecting Akash Chopra. Last 2 days he attended. Today he is not turning. And we'll establish the discussion of today's concert.
Yes, sir. Sir, which topic will we cover today?
Today, built-in applications calling from the create a new app. What is built-in function? Google Play, Google Maps, Gmail. These are all available with the Android OS. If you want to invoke, what we will do, we have to go to the menu or the apps we have to take and select. Instead of that, if you are creating an app from your app, you want to invoke or execute these built-in applications using button click event, you can make use. That's a concept of today. That's a problem. One more member have joined. Who is that? Akash Chopra. Okay, good. He's coming at the time of 1. Akash Chopra, good afternoon. This is the class begins at 12:45.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Anuj, you're also present. Okay. Now we see this calling built-in applications from our created our own apps. That's a concept today. See this. Calling built-in apps from the developed new app. Built-in apps are, for example, here in this tutorial, we took Play Store execution, calling the Play Store from the created application. Then Google Maps, then Gmail for sending mail purpose. Then another one, viewing the images and sending the text messages. Totally 5 built-in apps are called. Messages in the sense it will inclusion of the mailing application that will pop up. The choice of applications for sending the text messages will be appeared when you are clicking that button. Then Gmail, it's also having option, 2 options or 3 options they will show. For maps, Google Maps, directly it will go to the map. In that latitude and longitude value, we have provided with our Chitkara University, Himachal Pradesh campus. That value based when you are invoking in your device, the current location by navigating the region of HP campus area will be displayed on the screen, for which how we are supposed to provide the values on the code that we can see. Then Play Store. While opening the Play Store, a particular app of our own institution can be brought into the display. for which what value where we are supposed to provide. These are all the information today you are going to learn in this problem and solution as an Android app what we designed. Pratmesh. Good afternoon. Pratmesh, Anuj, Akash Chopra, all are belonging to 5L. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anuj and Akash responded. Pratmesh,
Yes, sir.
you're attending now mobile applications development session. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because previously one 4L candidate joined and I started conducting the classes. The name is known to me. I thought that he is 5L. That's why I'm ensuring. Okay, now attend this session. This is for calling the built-in apps. Prior to that, we will have the app, how it functions. Then we'll go to the anatomy, what happens in it. Akash Chopra, have you practiced yesterday's or day before yesterday? 2 exercises we conducted. Both are practiced from your end.
Yes, sir, I'm doing.
Very good. How it's whether easy or are you identifying a new method? For button click, only 2 methods are used. One is set on click listener. This same set on click listener in another way we used. Is it clear? For the buttons.
Yes, sir.
Have you identified any new? Okay, if not so, you can navigate that too. Today our work is calling built-in applications. Okay, now see the design. So totally 5 buttons are placed, remaining our information display. In the buttons, all 5 are involving in manipulation. We have to provide the XML ID value for this thing. For Google Maps, I have given G Maps. Are you listening? All 3 are listening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Google Play. This is given with G Play. These are all the concepts we know. And prior to that, just to have a view on it, calling built-in apps from the developed new app to enable the button clicks to call built-in apps of the device by creating a simple app in Android Studio with the 5 buttons. One is with Google Play and another with Google Maps, another with Gmail, the mail sending application, and another one is sending the text message, even Gmail also included in it. Then 5th one, viewing the images available on your device, photo or gallery. These applications will be invoked whenever more than one application is available with your Android device. That option will be enabled while clicking this. We are implementing this using set on click listener during the XML design by means of assigning the ID value for that widget. Then in the Java manipulation under the class, the widget variables are declared in the first part. Then those variables are linked with the ID what we specified using the certain assignment. Then with the particular variable, what we declared, what we linked with the XML ID, that variable dot set on click listener, we are having a view block in which we are enabling the button click. There's a common concept. This is a prerequisite in this particular work. Then operations, button click operations of an Android app. While clicking, the context specific applications, built-in applications has to be invoked. practices, learning the concept of calling built-in apps from the developed new app. That's a practice this tutorial that provides to you. One of the key features in the Android functionality, it provides for applications to call other applications many times. There is no restriction. This enables you to integrate various applications on the device to form a coherent experience for your users. There are many ways to call built-in applications, and depends on which applications are called. So display maps, direct the user to a particular application on Google Play, send emails with the built-in Gmail app, send text content to applications, then view images. These 5 are taken under this tutorial. When back key is pressed, whenever we are calling the built-in activities in the app, you are having the concept of terminating the application, because once you open the memory of the device will be occupied with the particular application execution. Now this concept comes into picture. The Android activity life cycle, yesterday we saw, whenever we are working behind the screen, all activities are having its own life cycle of 7 method of activities in it. And that on destroy is a finest method that destroys the executed app and releases the memory allocated in the device for its execution. So this is provided 5 applications even you are opening, there is no need to terminate everyone. When you are concluding everything, they will be destroyed. That's the information provided here. When back key is pressed on an activity in focus, the OS or the system itself issues the finish call for the activity, allowing the app to return to the calling activity and ensuring parent activity is restored in the same state in which it was before the child activity was called. So essentially, a developer does not need to do anything to handle back key presses. Like that, we are calling 5 different applications from our app. So totally now your device will occupy 6 applications are executed when you completed all 5 click procedures. So when you completed, each and every application can be terminated or completely using recent task switch in the device. You can clear all the applications which are running. So that's a nice way to terminate the applications. There is no need to put your idea for how we can terminate after a button press is over. When we are coming return back, that application has to be terminated. That concept is not needed by the developer. That's an important point under these 2 bullets. Now come to this. Send email. Email is the ID, and send text content as well as I kept as it is. Send text content as ID. View images, I given the same name for this ID. These 5 are involving in the manipulation. The corresponding code will be shown like this. Under the strings for Google Maps, Google Play, send email, send text, and view images that have been provided with the constant values. String constants are defined. Under the manipulation, the necessary widgets, 5 buttons we are making use in our work. Buttons, this is different name: G Maps, G Play, send mail, send text, image view. It's a developer point of view. You can assign any name here, the same name with the corresponding ID values you have to match in this on create method. The class, you're declaring the widget variables, and those variables are assigned with the. So now you're making an interlink between XML to UI design to manipulation. If it's over, all are having set on click listener. All 5 operations are having set on click listener. G maps, when you are pressing this, using the intent, new intent, Android content action view is a common term. This method will be called, and new is the object creation on this. Then the indent i.setData. This is the default syntax for this method. URI.parse. What? Geo : 30.877, and this value I have provided in this. Now you come to the lecture notes. See here, to display maps in your application, you can launch an activity using the geo scheme shown in here. So this 30 and 76, this value is fetched from the Google Maps while browsing through the browser, google.com maps. Whenever you go to the maps.google.com, there you give Chitkara University and identify our Himachal Pradesh campus detail. Then the particular URL in which you may have these value after the @ symbol that can be collected, and now in the code it is used. When we are running this app, I think all are listening. Only 2 is present. Where is Pratmesh Saxena? Who attended last? Akash? Who is missing now? Akash Chopra and Anuj is present. There is one more. See now, see the output. Are you listening? Akash Chopra and Anuj.
Yes, sir.
Who attended last, third member? I forget.
I think Hitesh, it was.
Pratmesh
not
or somebody? You're not sure. I didn't also see. I can't remember. Okay. See here, this is a, okay. Call the built-in apps of device by button click. The value through which what happens now when we are pressing, it enters. Okay, this auto launch app is executing. It directs to our location. Very clear. In the map, you can see the Himachal Pradesh and Chitkara University. The detail is displayed here. This is our university information in this area. Using this particular value, we are fetching that information directly that is provided in the code using the indent, and then start activity. Automatically it goes there. Then you can whatever need, whether directions you want to find, instead of calling from the menu from your app, you can invoke. That's one thing. Then as for the Google Play, in which you desired the same method, same information, instead of geo scheme, you're using the market. Now we are calling this as Google Play. Previously, it was treated in the name of market. So scheme name is the market colon there. This particular, with the help of this particular string, we are getting one specific app from the Play Store. Now come to the lecture notes. See here, when you're searching in the Play Store with the browser, you come to this particular app called the Chitkara e-learning. There, after this details ID is equal to some information text, the URL in this part you are supposed to substitute. Then here you are supposed to substitute. Then the application will go ahead with the corresponding uniqueness. It will fetch the particular app. Now I'm closing this map. Google Play if I press. Sometime it will ask. Retry. So for this Android device, I have created one ID. Until and unless the Google services cannot be utilized, you are supposed to create one ID, or what ID you are having in Gmail that can be used for your purpose under this AVD. Right. the AVD doesn't get the internet connection. That may be the reason. Even if so, Google Maps directly pointed the corresponding information. Without net, it's not possible. Anyhow, we will restart the AVD and we'll check. How many of you now listening? Okay. Anuj,
Yes, sir.
how are you feeling? Whether you can implement this code in your device?
No, sir, I haven't logged in till now, sir. No electricity.
Okay, now
yet,
I'm
sir.
not asking whether you are hands-on practicing. Hands-on
Yes,
practicing
sir.
is not
No,
needed.
sir,
Follow that.
I understand that.
Yeah, good. Today evening you practice it.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, now we'll go with the auto launch application what we created. That will execute during Google Play. No, it's not letting me to go in. Okay, I will show you in the output of lecture notes. That's a screenshot what is provided in the from the browser that is provided when you are coming here at the output part. So this is the information. Here you can see the Chitkara e-learning. That's the information we have provided that directly will be fetched and shown. This is the output. Now come to this area. Set on click listener for the Google Play. Then send email. It's having some information of whom you are supposed to send and what I can use the mail ID of you, both of you right now. Akash Chopra. Okay, remove. Who is present now? Another one, Anush Kumar. Are you having the access to check your mail?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Now I'm terminating this particular execution because we are in. Again, I'm running because the code is changed. That's the reason we are making use. String to string CC that indicates to address and copy to address. Then put extra mail to CC what we have defined in the string. This to and CC have been put under this extra mail CC value, extra subject we have to type, extra text what message we want to send, and create the activity called email using the indent create chooser. It will say any more than one email application you are having in your device that will be invoked and appropriate activity. You can go ahead. See, Gmail and save to drive. These two are invoked. And I'm moving with Gmail right now. Default your mail IDs are provided. That is available on 2 and CC. I will dismiss this later. Happy testing. Now I'm sending this. Sending message. This sending message toast in message information is default by the Gmail application. It's not from our end. We have not provided in the built-in application. This message is available. Now check your mail whether it's reached. That may be psravd@gmail.com. The mail may be from psravd@gmail.com. Okay, next is sending the text using the indent and the set type method, put extra, these are all given, and start activity, apps that can respond to this in the sense. The corresponding create user or available text related applications will be invoked for your selection. See here, Gmail also a text sending, Messenger also a text sending, copy to clipboard, Hangouts, and these are all the applications which are used for sending a text. If you select Messenger, new message already I have dropped in some place. So to address and the corresponding text what you want to send. This activity is available in the built-in application execution. We are not coding anything under this. Okay, view images. The next is a image view in which it's a new indent. The same thing under the set type image or JPG. Start activity. That's all. By pressing this, you can get whether with the photos or gallery it will ask. In this AVD, it doesn't have any images. Okay. This is a thing calling your applications. From your application, the built-in applications are called. This is available as a project in the G drive. Akash Chopra and Anuj. You can download, and lecture notes will be uploaded today evening. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Okay. I'm terminating and stopping this. I have marked you two in the present list.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Huh? Yeah, welcome. Welcome. I have to go to the offline mode class to the room number 311.
Okay, sir.
Now, okay. Thank you. Take care. Akash Chopra, you can also leave.